So this question, this topic is called Venn diagram with three sets, and we're looking at unions, intersections, and complements. And so here we actually have a Venn diagram, and I know that it's just important just to point this out. This is not numbering regions, even though they're just one elements. This actually is just individual elements within sets. As in this case 6 and 9, there's two elements listed down there in that section of set C. And so we're looking at this particular one is an intersection of set B with the complement of the union of C and A. So as you build these, and they're going to mix these all over the place with these problems. So as you practice them, you're going to get different versions and different combinations. So you got to have a process that you go through when making these. And my tips, I guess, are to just draw things out very, very carefully. And as you do this practice, you'll gain confidence, and that's kind of what we want here. So first of all, notice it's an intersection, so make note of that. Intersection means the overlapping portion of whatever these sets are. But we got to think like algebra, order of operations. So set B, that's pretty straightforward. We're looking at set B. So set B intersected with something. So in other words, where does set B overlap with something? So focus on set B first. Say, okay, got what that is. Set B, notice, contains the elements 2, 3, 7, and 8. So sometimes that's helpful to write that down just so you know. Set B contains the elements 2, 3, 7, and 8. All right, so we've got that noted. Maybe that's will come in handy later. We'll see. So now to focus on C union A, and then we'll focus on the prime, the complement of that. So C union A, we got to find the union of sets C and A. Well, as I look back at this thing, I'm going to erase the red part there. Get rid of that. So C and A, the union of C and A, C union A. Let's focus just on that. So looking at this diagram, there's A and there's C. The union of C and A would be everything inside there. Now I intentionally stopped drawing around here because the 4 and 7 are in the intersection of C and A. Let me say that again. The 4 and the 7, if you notice those are in the intersection of C and A. So if this was intersection, then we'd only be looking at the overlapping part of C and A. But since we're looking at the union, remember union means everything in A or everything in C or anything that's in both. So the union is 1, 2, 4, 7, 8, 6, and 9. Yes, I could have written those in order, but I didn't have to. So 1, 2, 4, 7, 8, 6, and 9. So that's everything that's in A or C or both. And so that's fine. Now I want to know what's the complement of that. So C union A prime. So C order of operations. We first figured out what the union was. Now I'm thinking about what is the complement, the prime. C union A prime. So what is that? Well, when you're just listing elements, actually it makes that kind of nice. I'm going to do this again just to show you something. I bust out my green highlighter, so I'm going around everything inside my green highlighter there. That's what's the union of C and A. So everything outside the green highlighter is the complement. In other words, everything not in the union of C and A. So that's pretty straightforward. That's just 3 and 5. those are the only elements not in the union. And so if I look at the intersection, so in other words, now focus on the overall problem, B intersected with C union, that's supposed to be a U, union symbol, not a U. There you go, C union A prime. So if I look at B intersected with this, I focus on what's in here and also in here. Well, that made that kind of nice. The only element that I see that's in both B and the complement of C union A is 3. So the only element in this is 3. So my final answer is 3, listed in set notation, so roster form. So as you do these, just it's important to understand that we're going to mix this up, so you could just as easily as this question, you could get something that's B intersected with, B union C intersect A prime. I mean, you could have another version of this question this way. And so if that was your question, you'd first find the intersection of C and A, then you'd find the complement of that. Then you'd say, okay, then what's the union of B with the complement of that? So following that same process. And so as you practice these, writing things down, figuring them out one step at a time, using the picture and writing out the elements from the sets, I think you'll find you'll have good success.